And now let's usher in the Ryukyu Golden Kings. As we wait for the Golden Kings to be announced, just a little background on some of the players here from Hiroshima. This is actually the very first time that they're going to be featured here on our coverage. They will have Thomas Kennedy wearing jersey number 1. Kennedy has actually been naturalized already, but he's been playing in Japan since 2011 and has played for Guna of the B2 League from 2015 to 2019. He was actually their MVP and scoring leader for the year 2018-2019. So right now, you can see him. He's now playing at a higher level. But in B2, he had averages of 27.9 points per game, shooting 51% from the field with 3.3 assists. He's a very talented wing player who can score both inside and outside. But right now, he's not anymore regarded as a nationalized player because, as an import, because he's naturalized already. Their imports for this match, they have Gregory Echinike and Silidsi Nepawe. There's the lineup for the Golden Kings. Just an update, actually, Hiroshima actually had another import, but unfortunately, his contract was terminated just the other day because he violated some protocols. And so they're going to be playing with, technically speaking, just 2 more imports. They were unable to bring in a new import because March 15 was the deadline. And here we have the starting 5 for the Ryukyu Golden Kings. Their usual starter, Fantasista, is out, as we talked about with COVID. So they're going to start out with Dwayne Evans, Ryuichi Kishimoto, Naoki Tashiro, Jack Cooley, and Hayato Maki. So thrust into the starting lineup is Ryuichi Kishimoto, who normally would come off the bench. This is going to be one of his few starts. Jack Cooley, rebounding king, has always been in that starting lineup. Good shot of Coach Fujita. That's Hiroki Fujita, former head coach of Sanen. 34-year-old young coach so far has done well here with the Ryukyu Golden Kings, leading them to a 32-win, 10-card slate. We're just minutes away from the tip-off. So on a final footnote, Jamari Trailer was their 3rd import, but unfortunately, they terminated his contract a few days ago for violating some of the laws in Japan, and so Hiroshima will have to go into this matchup 1 import short. We talked about Hiroshima being promoted here to B1, the 1st division in Japanese basketball. There will be no relegation from B1 to B2 this season. So regardless of the records of Hiroshima or some of the bottom-ranked teams, no one will be relegated to the 2nd division. People may be wondering, 636 is not really a respectable card, but when you look at things, a lot of times when you get promoted from the 2nd division to the 1st division, you are going to have to take your licks. That's happened in all sports, basketball, football, all around the world. It's hard to make that transition. As we have the starters now for both these squads. Again, the Dragonflies starting out with Kennedy, Asayama, Okamoto, Murphy, and Echinike. For the host Golden Kings, they've got Evans, Kishimoto, Tashiro, Cooley, and Maki. Once again, good evening to each and every one of you. Thank you very much for joining us for B-League action. Anthony Suntay here with the call. Glad you're joining us. Two big men to jump things off. Ryukyu Golden Kings with the first possession. A lot of times they like to go inside to Cooley. Two-man game. Getting away inside for two. Nice basket there for Hayato Maki, the 23-year-old. He's a rookie, but he's not playing like one. 2-0. Early goings. First possession now for the visiting squad, Hiroshima. Not a good pass. You can see Maki and company in no hurry here. Cooley going inside. They go to him. Why not? Puts it up and in. It's 4-0 early on. Cooley is one of those three-level scorers, but he likes to operate down low most of the time. Gonna come out, set the pick. Jumper inside, a little bit too strong. Second possession here on this end of the floor for Hiroshima. Jumper from the side, not gonna work. And here come the boys in black. Getting away inside. That was just too easy for Dwayne Evans. It is now 6-0. Not a good portent of things to come here. Echinike on the outside, setting that pick. That's a long three. Badly needed points. Thomas Kennedy, naturalized player now. Once an import, now naturalized and can actually play for the national squad if called up. Foul will be called, stopping the action. 2 minutes gone here. 6-3 is our tally. Quick foul there. Called on Hiryu Okamoto. There's the guilty party. He's going to have a lot of problems staying in step with the quick point guards of the Golden Kings. It's Kishimoto. Kishimoto gets away! And the lead is back up to 5. Trying to be very patient here are the Dragonflies. Step from the side's not going to work. That's where he can really operate inside. Echinike. Baseline inbound. They get it outside to the big man. Echinike hands it off, and that is going to be a turnover. Slipping and stepping on the sidelines was Shogo Asayama. For the Dragonflies, they need to be able to control their turnovers. Nice look there at Coach Hiroki Fujita. Wants his team to have an easy outing here against the Dragonflies, but again, as they say, you don't play the games on paper. Evans on the outside. Evans against Kennedy. Nice matchup here. Evans. Kennedy's going to pick up a foul. He's not happy with that call. Kennedy picks up his first personal. Watch it here once again. Evans is real shifty. Not to say that Kennedy's a slouch, but he's going to have to really stay in step. Nice jumper from the outside. Maki's got 4 points already. Good start for the youngster here once again. Echinike on the outside with the handoff. Trying to go inside. Can they get it to Kennedy? No, they can't. Echinike will have to try to bring it closer. Bangs bodies with Cooley. Cooley gets the better of that exchange. And they're off and running once again. Nice handoff. Kennedy gives it up. Cooley with the left hand. And that's going to force the hand here of Coach Shota Shakuno to call a quick timeout. This game is getting out of hand as we have Ryukyu up by 9, 12-3. We'd like to welcome everybody back to the Okinawa City Gym as we have the Ryukyu Golden Kings hosting the Hiroshima Dragonflies this Saturday evening. B.LEAGUE action coming your way. Anthony Santay with the call. Glad you're joining us to pick up the action here with 6 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the first period. And a shake and bake. Halfway down. Doesn't stay there. Ryukyu Golden Kings trying to build on this 9-point advantage they have. In the corner, three-pointer, a little bit too strong. Cooley trying to battle for it. But the Dragonflies with possession. Kennedy trying to push it. Hoists up another three, short. Cooley with the board. That was 1 against 4. Kishimoto's going to give it up. Tashiro inside. Cooley all by his lonesome. That was a breakdown in defense. And the lead is now increased to 11. They need a basket, and they need a basket badly. Nice handoff. From the side. Not going to work there for Isaiah Murphy. Isaiah Murphy is actually a Japanese, as you see him heading out there. Isaiah Murphy, as he takes a seat, has been averaging heavy minutes, playing 23 minutes with averages of 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. As Tilly checks in for the very first time. National team member of France, playing for the Golden Kings. That's a poor pass. Almost a backing violation, but nonetheless it's a steal, a turnover. 3! Yes! Count that one for Kishimoto. You don't leave any of these Japanese shooters that wide open. They'll make you pay. It is 17-3. 4:50 remaining here in quarter number 1. Only 3 points on the board here. Can they add? Yes, they do. Their second three-pointer. That was big. Badly needed shot there from Okamoto. So Okamoto and Kennedy were the only baskets for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Trying to look inside. Why not go to Evans? There's going to be a pushing foul called, stopping the action here. That'll be the 3rd team foul for Hiroshima. Substitution as we have Ryo Tawatari checking in. Let's see how he and the rest of his team can start to perform here. Halfway gone. We have another 3. That one rattles through. Nice basket there from the outside from Tashiro. 20-6 is our tally. 14-point lead once again. Try to go inside the big man, but the defense was wise to it. And there's a foul going to be called on Keita Imamura. Imamura surprised there, saying it was already a steal from my teammate, but nonetheless, whistle was blown. Funyu will be checking in for the very first time. I actually thought Funyu was going to start in place of Namizato, but Kishimoto got the call to start, and Funyu still coming off the bench. Funyu is a very tall point guard at 6'3". Checking in also is Shoto Onodera. So in this matchup, if the score continues to hold, there might be a lot of playing time, especially for players that have not seen heavy minutes in the previous games. Shiniki almost lost it. Gets away for two inside. He's a big boy. And now might be able to try to do some damage, especially with Cooley on the bench. Tilly's free inside. Big rebound there from Gregory. Gregory Echenique from Venezuela. There's a steal by the Golden Kings, and they're off and running. Forcing the action. That's going to elicit a foul. Nice attack there from Keita Imamura, national team member. He's solid on both ends. He's a solid scorer, and he's a tough defender. Here he is once again. Watch it on the replay. Just forcing the action. Drawing a foul there from Yanagawa. 3 minutes, 19 seconds remain here in quarter number 1. It has been all Ryukyu. They led early 6-0, and they've never looked back. Well, they want to be able to make sure that they show that Hiroshima doesn't deserve to be here in the top division. And the Golden Kings actually have aspirations for the title this season. When you look at Hiroshima, they're very happy to just be here in the first division. Look at the bigger things in the future, though. These are building blocks for their success for the future. We'll stay here with the Dragonflies. Kawatari trying to make a good account of himself. We also mentioned Shoto Onodera has checked in. Another one of those tough defenders. Really on the ball. That's a poor pass. Funyu picks it up. It's a 3-on-1 break. Funyu will go all the way in. It rattles out though. Philly's there for the putback. 24-8 is now our tally. It's a 16-point advantage enjoyed by the hosts. Again, if you're just joining us, unfortunately no Namizato. Fantasista is down with COVID-19. They say he's doing well, just a little feverish. And should be back in action in about 14 days. Got a timeout on the floor. 2:34 remaining. It's 24-8. Ryukyu still with the lead. Welcome back to the Okinawa City Gymnasium as we have Ryukyu going up against Hiroshima. It is 24-8. Ryukyu with a big advantage here in the first period. Furuno with the ball. Now to national player Imamura. Imamura shaking, baking. Nice pass to Cooley. Cooley almost to the travel. But the ball will stay in his end. Coach Shakuno couldn't believe the call, but it's overturned. The officials eventually got it right. Isaiah Murphy back in action here for Hiroshima. We'll give some background on some of the players when we can, because Hiroshima is playing their first game here in our coverage. It's kicked out. Defense of Ryukyu holding as we get to the 2-minute mark. Shot clock is down to 5. Kennedy puts it up and in. Kennedy with a 3-pointer and that 2-pointer, but only 10 points in this quarter right now for Hiroshima. They need some more points on the board, not to mention the fact that they've got to shut down the offense here of Ryukyu. Furuno will get fouled. That just might put Hiroshima in the penalty. Foul there by Tawatari. So Hiroshima is in the penalty. There's a first look at Silidsi Nepawe. He joined the team he joined the team on March 12. He had previous averages of 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks. Nepawe actually has been playing in Japan since 2015 in the second division. So this is his first appearance in D1 or B1 as they call it, Division 1, but B1 as it's called in Japan. Scouting report is he's strong in the paint, and you can expect a double-double performance from him because he's had average of 14.7 points and 9.4 rebounds. Here come the Golden Kings. They swing it. Tilly. They got two imports there. Tilly and Cooley on one end. They go now to Cooley in the 15-foot line. Gives it up. Imamura to Tilly. Nice handoff. Cooley with the left hand. That looks so easy. And the lead is now at 17. Exactly a minute remaining here in the first period. And the Golden Kings showing Hiroshima just how it is to play in B1 basketball. Furuno stopping, gives it up to Tilly. We're going to swing this around. Onodera gives it up. Cooley with the left hand once again. They're making this look so easy. Lead is now ballooned to 19. Jumper is going to work. They have 3 threes. That jumper there, courtesy of Isaiah Murphy. So 9 of the 13 points for Hiroshima from 3-point distance. Final attempt at the basket here. They're going to milk this one all the way till the very end. Game clock is down to 3. They're not going to get a shot off. But after the first 10 minutes of action, as expected, the Golden Kings flexing their muscles. They're up 29-13. The second period is upon us here at the Okinawa City Gym. All the fans here in Okinawa very excited about the April opening of the Okinawa Arena, which seats about 10,000 for basketball games. And so that will be a huge venue for them. Nice basket inside. Big slam from Nepawe. That's what he's capable of. But that was a breakdown in defense there from the Golden Kings. That's for sure. First 2 points of the second period goes to the visiting squad, Hiroshima. But they're still down by 14. Golden Kings taking their time. Once again, they go inside. Evans trying to make his move. Evans almost lost it. Picks it up. Fourth shot. Banks it off the glass. I don't think he called that one, but he will take it. Nice basket there from Ishizaki. That's Takumi Ishizaki. Hasn't really been playing too much. He's only played in 31 games, averaging 5 minutes. But I think he'll get a lot more playing time here today, averaging 2 points. He's got 3 already. Quick move here by Kennedy. Kennedy gets 2 inside. 33-year-old Kennedy. Showing that he's still got a lot of legs to play here in this sport. Foul would be called. Tawatari thought he got the steal. Watch it here. Off that pick. Tawatari thought he got all ball. Evans in the outside. Evans now making his move. Evans falling away, hits. Ryukyu has now doubled up here on Hiroshima, 34-17. Just about a minute and a half gone here in the second period. On the outside, Nepawe gives it up. Nice explosion that time. That is what Isaiah Murphy brings. A lot of that explosion. One of the youngsters here for Japan, not just for Hiroshima, but he's actually one of the players that they're saying will be the next generation of stars. Number 5, Isaiah Murphy. Born in Okinawa. His father is American. His mother is Japanese. He's 22 years old now. His Japanese name is actually Shinsaku Enomoto. He played in the FIBA Under-19 World Cup in 2017 together with Rui Hachimura. He graduated from the Pima Community College in Arizona and Eastern New Mexico University in the NCAA Division II. He's got a long wingspan, very athletic, and he's definitely one of the new players of the next generation of Japanese basketball. Watch out for him, Isaiah Murphy. Trying to get inside that paint. The defense has really held. Jumper, not going to work. Put back there, not going to work. Also for Echinike. Evans pushing it. Going to fall short, but he's going to be fouled. That was 1 against 3. Take your pick. Might be an easy outing there today for Coach Hiroki Fujita, who you just saw on your screens. His team is up by 17. Dwayne Evans, 20-year-old power forward, standing 6'5", misses that first free throw. Apologizes to his teammates. Second is good. 35-17 is our tally. Just about 2.5 gone. Still a lot of basketball to be played. Poor pass. Stolen. Here comes Ishizaki. They push it forward and we got Evans with a slam. They're making it look so easy. And the lead is now at 20. 37-17. Dragonflies trying to fight back. That's going to work. Nice basket once again there from Isaiah Murphy. Isaiah Murphy will really have to take on the cudgels offensively. Not to mention defensively. He's got to be a monster as well. On the outside, Evans thought about it. We'll bring it closer. Almost got away. Touch pass. That's a nice basket there from Kishimoto. Kishimoto started out this basketball game in lieu of Narito Namizato. Well, I guess if you're a fan of the Golden Kings, if you're going to lose Namizato, might as well lose him for this match because everybody else can really step up. Nice basket there from number 21, Ryo Tawatari. Ryo Tawatari actually comes from a very famous basketball family. His father is head coach Keihuko, and his older brother, Shuto Tawatari, plays for Shibuya. Another basket there from Ishizaki. 42-21. It's a 21-point advantage now. Dragonflies trying to be very patient. Three's not going to work. Evans picks up that board. Just one man to beat. He's going to go in all the way, and it's going to drop. 44-21. 23 points is the new high. Almost halfway through the second period and only 21 points on the board here for Hiroshima. Just shows you that they really lack firepower as they make their ascent into B1 competition. This is the top tier level of basketball competition as they were recently promoted for this season. So learning to play with the big boys are the Dragonflies. Jumper, it's not going to work. We're going to have another offensive thrust. Second guessing that three, but nonetheless it goes down. They're shooting very well from three-point distance. Talking about the visiting squad. It would be interesting to see their numbers. Hiroshima from three-point distance shooting 4 out of 7. That's above 50%. Unfortunately for them, that's the only aspect of the game where they're leading over the Ryukyu Golden Kings. And they trail in the most important department of all, which is points. They're down by 20. Floater's gonna work. And that's gonna bring us to an official timeout. Nice basket there from Seiya Tanaka. We got 4 minutes, 32 seconds remaining before the break. It's 44-26. The Golden Kings still showing the way. It has been a rude awakening here for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Especially right now at the Okinawa City Gymnasium, as they're being hammered by the Ryukyu Golden Kings. That's expected though. These are growing pains for a franchise just promoted to top level competition. Three-pointer. That's going to bring their average down to 50%. Tilly. Nice pass to the corner. Cooley inside. Cooley's got 10 points already. Up against Echinike. This is a nice matchup. Falling away with the right hand is Jack Cooley. He's got 12 points to go along with 2 rebounds. He's back up to 20. Trying to get away. Asayama. Echinike from the outside. He's got some range. But a rather meek reply here for the Dragonflies. They need to come up with some stops on this end just to make this game competitive. Tilly for 3. A little bit offline. Echinike with the board. Trying to push the action is Tanaka. Echinike from the 15-foot line hits. That was a line drive. Back-to-back hits now for the big man, Gregory Echinike. He's got 6 points in the contest. Now Maki. Rookie hands it off inside to Tilly. Tilly kicks it out. Three-pointer works once again. Nice basket there from Tashiro. Tashiro's one of those tough defenders, but he can hit the outside shot. Thomas Kennedy's going to check back in. That is more firepower offensively here for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. They need all the firepower they can get. Funyu's going to check back in. I expected to see a lot more of Funyu. Echinike inside. No. That was a big collision there with Cooley. Referee let it go. Funyu trying to be aggressive. Almost lost it, but a foul will be called on Thomas Kennedy. Funyu looks a little bit hurt. That's a big collision. You saw it there. He started wincing right after he came into contact with Kennedy. He looks okay. Seiya Funyu. He's played in 35 games with averages of 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Trying to do it all for his squad. In the limited minutes he's been given, he's been on the court for just about 15 minutes a contest. That's Seiya Funyu. Evans back in action. So now it's going to be a combination of Tilly and Evans. Nice find in the corner. 3-pointer is not going to drop. Tilly almost the offensive rebound, but snatched away by Nepawe. So it's Nepawe now on the floor together with Kennedy. Nepawe inside for 2, plus the foul from Tilly. Nepawe is a find. As we mentioned, he's been playing the B-League since 2015. But with his first appearance in B1 competition, so showing everybody that, yes, I can play with the big boys. Now the timeout on the floor. It is 49-32. Ryukyu still with the upper hand. Just about 2 minutes remaining before we get to the halftime break. B-League action coming your way here from the Okinawa City Gymnasium. Anthony Suntay with the call. Glad you're joining us as we introduce to you the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Recently promoted this season from B2 to B1. So they're now playing with the big boys. But the Golden Kings showing them just what B1 action is all about. They're up here by 16. They were up actually by a high of 23. So the Dragonflies coming back strong here in the second period. Evans with a kick out. Maki gives it inside to Tilly. Nice swing. Funyu inside, off the glass, high. Nope. Funyu's gonna pick it up. Funyu is gonna get away using his left. That still will not drop. Two opportunities there for Seiya Funyu. Those are the advantages that the Dragonflies will have to take advantage of. Now inside to Nepawe. Nepawe makes his move, goes to the left hand, gets his offensive rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Tilly. Nepawe is a handful inside that paint. Make no mistake about it. 57.8 seconds remain. Nice adjustment being made by Coach Hiroki Fujita as he saw Tilly getting manhandled there by Nepawe. Brings in Mr. Jack Cooley, the rebounding king. Let's see what Nepawe can do against Cooley. But Nepawe's got 2 free throws coming up. Cut into this deficit. Makes that first. Nice look there at the bench of the Hiroshima Dragonflies. They're very happy to be playing top-tier basketball already. And knowing the fact that they will not be relegated will boost their confidence even more. Here's Funyu. Calling out the play, calling out shirt. In the handoff. Maki now. Let's see if they go to Imamura. Imamura, quick pass. Funyu for 3, short. Cooley almost got the offensive rebound. It was tapped away by Kennedy. And here come the Dragonflies looking for more. Nice move, left hand. Not gonna work there. It is actually a smooth move though. 3-second difference from the game clock and the shot clock. Funyu now. They try to use all of it. Shot clock now down to 7, 6. Cooley will have to make his move. Puts it up with the right hand. Overshoots. Kennedy. Put that up. Had a good line, just short. But the first 2 quarters of play are now in the history books. As we head into the halftime break, it's a 15-point advantage enjoyed by the Ryukyu Golden Kings at 49-34. We'd like to welcome everybody back here to the Okinawa City Gymnasium as we have the battle between the Ryukyu Golden Kings up against the Hiroshima Dragonflies. The Golden Kings with a 32-10 card up against the Dragonflies with a 6-36 slate. Anthony Suntari here with the call. B.LEAGUE action this Saturday evening. As we see some of the action, that was actually the first basket for Hiroshima, courtesy of their naturalized player, Thomas Kennedy. They did shoot a lot better from three-point distance as compared to two-point distance. There was their second basket. The first two baskets were from three-point range. But on the other end, Imamura and company just really lorded it over. One of the few baskets that Gregory Echinike got away with. First quarter ended with Ryukyu ahead 29-13. And then starting to go to work was Silidsi Nepawe, their newly acquired import. He just joined the team in March 12. That was just 8 days ago. Off the glass there from Ishizaki. He liked that one. Picks up that steal, pushes it forward. Nice look to Evans for the slam. They've been making it look so easy. They built leads as big as 23 points at 44-21 at one stage. Isaiah Murphy on your screens a while ago. One of the bright spots for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Member of the Under-19 national squad. He is part of the new wave or new generation of players for Japan. But Jack Cooley has just been doing it all for his squad. Rebounding, scoring. He's got 12 points. Dilly hasn't really scored, but he's found the open man. That time you can see that nice pass to Naoki Tashiro, who knocked that one down. As we take a look at the numbers, at the halftime break, it's 49 for the Golden Kings, 34 for the Dragonflies. Shooting exceptionally well from two-point distance, 68%, 15 out of 22. Are the Golden Kings one of the main reasons why they're up? Shooting 47% are their counterparts. Decent shooting from three-point distance for the Dragonflies, but an exceptional 50%, 5 out of 10 for the Golden Kings. Free throws, not that big of a story. But when you look at the other numbers, 8 turnovers as compared to just 2 for the Golden Kings. So they've really taken care of that basketball. Also points in the paint, 28 points in the paint as compared to just 12 for the Dragonflies. And we have this head-to-head matchup. We have Maki, the youngster, the rookie, up against the recently naturalized player, Thomas Kennedy. Kennedy getting the better of that matchup, but in the end, it's the final score that counts. And we have a 15-point lead enjoyed by the hosts here at Okinawa. We're getting ready for second half of action. Actually, a very decent run put together here by the Dragonflies to end that second period. They had a very good scoring period if you looked at it. After scoring just 13 in the first quarter, they scored 21. In fact, outscoring the Golden Kings by 1 because the Golden Kings only had 20 points. So they outscored the Golden Kings by 1. But obviously, not to make excuses for the Golden Kings, but they really took their foot off the pedal. Let's see what they opt to do here in the third period. I'm sure Coach Hiroki Fujita will tell his boys, you've got to be able to put even more pressure in the third, because 15 points is not a safe lead by any shot. Essentially the same starting five for both squads. We got Evans, Kishimoto, Tashiro, Cooley, and Maki for the boys in black. Kennedy, Asayama, Okamoto, Murphy, and Echinike to start out for the Dragonflies. As they change ends, getting way inside. That's Keita Imamura. Actually, the only change from the starting five for the Golden Kings. He came off the bench midway of the first period. The lead is now ballooned once again at 51-34. Here is the man to watch, Isaiah Murphy. Well, Kennedy's going to lose that. Butterfingers there. Let's see if they try to get Isaiah Murphy a little bit more involved here. He's an exciting player to watch. They give it up now to Maki. Maki hemmed in. Finds a friend. All by his lonesome. Kishimoto, no. His first basket was from three. Really can't get that rebound. We got Murphy in the wing. But Kennedy now with the ball. Two-man game here with Echenike. Kennedy. Shot clock's at 2. Puts up a prayer and it hits. Badly needed basket there. Boy, they really ran that shot clock to the very end. 51-37 is our tally. Here's Evans against Kennedy. Nice swat by Kennedy. Kennedy now with the ball, pushes it forward. Gets it right back. That's a great pass by the youngster. Basket and one opportunity. This is trying to get it 3 points the old-fashioned way. Heads up play there from Isaiah Murphy. He knew that his teammate had a mismatch. Watch it here. Brought it straight back. Foul from Kishimoto. And we now have Isaiah Kennedy, Thomas Kennedy rather, on the line for an extra shot. Makes good on that extra free throw. So 6 points to start off the third period here for Thomas. Kishimoto. Pound it a little bit, gives it up. Nice backcourt combination with Kishimoto and Tashiro. Not to mention Maki's there as well. Shot clock's down to 3. Hurried 3. Not going to work. Cooley, will he get it? Yes, he will. We'll kick it back out. Maki. They'll reset the offense. Evans gets away for a slam. Lead is back up to 13. Echenike gives it up. You like the patience being shown by the Dragonflies here. They're trying to get the defense to move a little bit. Jumper here from Kennedy, not going to work. Rebound for Kishimoto. Kishimoto will try to attack. He gets away inside. Tops out. Gives it up. Gets it right back though. Evans gets away once again. Cooley with the putback. No. Third serving will be the charm for Jack Cooley. Cooley now with 14 points to go with 6 rebounds. Lead is back up to 16. 3 minutes gone here in the third. Kennedy trying to create. Finds Echenike. Echenike inside. That's like taking candy from a baby. Lead is back down to 13. Dragonflies will have to come up with a few more stops as they try to make this match competitive. Getting away. Nice kiss off the glass there. Tashiro loves to move without the basketball and moves very well. They get away in the land of the Giants. They're going to have to give it up. Kennedy. Echenike gets them an extra possession. Kennedy thought about it against Evans. This is the matchup that we were looking for. Cooley with the board. Maki will bring it up. Team up by 15, looking for more. Cooley gives it up. Kishimoto, nice pass to Cooley. Cooley will have to settle for 2 free throws though. Watch it. Once again. Kishimoto, no look pass. Cooley very disappointed because the ball was caught in between his right and left hand. As he tried to move it over to the left, he lost possession. Just try to put it up. No 3-point play, but 2 free throws coming up here for the big man, Jack Cooley. He's played in 42 games. Been on the floor for 28 minutes with averages of 17 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. Today, he's got 14 points already to go with 8 boards. Gets a free throw to drop. Lead is back up to 17. Kennedy now playing point. To the big man, Echiniki on the outside. Quite surprised they really have not gotten Murphy involved. But Kennedy continues to wax hot, keeping his team in this one. Still within striking distance at 15. Tashiro. Tashiro still finds Cooley on the outside. Kishimoto. Kishimoto's gonna get away. Finds Evans. Evans for 3. No. Dragonflies in no hurry. They quickly go to Kennedy. Inside to Echinike. A perfect pass. That was a hard foul from Evans, trying to make sure that Echinike did not get a 3-point play. Did they bang heads? Let's watch it here. Great pass from Kennedy. Trying to come in to help at the last minute. Ooh, that was a big elbow to the face of Evans. And Echinike is a big dude. It's going to be a timeout on the floor here. 4:52 remains here in the third. It's still Ryukyu up by 15. Our officials are taking a look at the play. Because of that inadvertent elbow from Echinike, as he came down hard in the face of Dwayne Evans. Didn't look like there was anything intentional or personal there, because Echinike was just on his way to the ground. Nonetheless, Echinike will be on the line for 2 free throws. His team down by 15. Officials so far have done a very good job here today. We've got referees Kano, Higashi, and referee Matsumoto. 59-46 is our tally. once again. Kishimoto in the backcourt. Gives it up to Tashiro. The foul will be called here. Preemptive foul given up. Sideline inbound here for the host Golden Kings. Maki will take a seat. And you've got the national team star Keita Imamura checking in. Keita Imamura has played in 42 games with averages of 23 minutes on the floor with 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. That's going to work there for Kishimoto. Kishimoto now with 10 points in the ball game to go with 1 rebound and 4 assists. Kennedy will try to answer back. Beat his balloon back up to 15. Kennedy gets away. Will lose possession. As we approach the 4-minute mark, it's been all Ryukyu. Putting that one up, Tashiro, but Cooley's there for the putback. That was just too easy here for the Golden Kings. And Coach Shota doesn't like what he sees. We'd like to welcome everybody back to the Okinawa City Gymnasium here in Okinawa for this matchup between the Ryukyu Golden Kings with a 32-10 card up against the visiting Hiroshima Dragonflies, whose record right now is a dismal 6 wins, 36 losses. They were recently promoted to B1 competition, so they're adjusting to playing with the big boys. They're doing a good job here in the second and third period. Echinike not gonna drop. Nepawe got a hand on that one. This, I think, might be their best combination. Well, at this point, actually, Kennedy can be on the floor because Kennedy is a naturalized player. So they can actually have Kennedy, Murphy, Echinike, and Nepawe on the floor all at the same time. Why not? Just field in your strongest 5. The wing not going to work. Cooley's there once again with another offensive rebound. He's proving to be a real thorn inside that paint. Tashiro gets away but gets blocked. Echinike says, not on my watch. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the third. That's an imposing front line with Echinike and Nepawe. Watch it here, Tashiro. Saw some daylight, and then suddenly an eclipse. Great interior defense here by the Dragonflies. Let's see if they come up with a strong finishing kick in the fourth period, going with Kennedy, Murphy, Echinike, and Nepawe. Cooley inside. Perfect pass there from Tashiro. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Funyu has checked in. Funyu with a kick. Tawatari has made a good account of himself here. The guards he's up against though today are just much taller than him and just as quick. Kennedy asks for it. Kennedy against Imamura. Nice move! Getting away from the national team member, who's a very good defender, but Kennedy, a lot of moves. 65-48 is our tally. Just about 2.5 remaining here in the third period. Imamura gives it up to Funyu. Back to Imamura. Cooley. Funyu can take that. Imamura will. That's Kishimoto for 3. National team member Keita Imamura knocking that one down. Back to Kennedy, and why not? He's got the hot hand. Scored 6 quick points to open up this third. Nepawe. Baby hook. Using the glass works. They're staying in step, though they are down now by 18. Much more solid showing. You can see that the players of the Dragonflies are starting to become more comfortable. Another big basket there. Back-to-back threes here for Keita Imamura. Trying to get to his average. He's now got 7 points. Kennedy, long 3 hits. They're starting to hit their shots from the outside. Both these teams are. That's going to make for an exciting finish here in the fourth period. 1:17 remains here in the third. Funyu promptly brings it up. Gets it right back. Onaderas checks back in. Tilly kicks it out. Will you get 3 straight? No. Cooley though with an offensive rebound and put back. Jack Cooley now with 22 points, 12 rebounds. Under a minute remaining here. And still one more quarter to be played here in Okinawa. Nepawe will be fouled by Tilly. Tilly says, I was just standing there. But the foul will be called on the French national team member. Kim Tilly has played in 26 games, contributing 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. As Evans comes back in. Dwayne Evans, better averages points-wise with 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. But the lead is 20. The youngster has checked back in. Isaiah Murphy. Let's see what he can contribute. Long 2, not going to work there for Kennedy. Rebound for Evans. He's fresh off the bench. Finds Tilly. Tilly for 3, no. Last touch there on the Golden Kings. Big boy Yuki Mitsuhara is in place of Cooley. Kennedy will be fouled. That might be on Kim Tilly. 2 more free throws coming up here for Thomas Kennedy. Kennedy already with 20 points to go with 2 rebounds. He likes his matchup against Tilly. Squeezes in, but the foul might be called on Funyu. It is. 20 seconds remain. Here in the third, Kennedy muffs the first free throw. Well, for the Golden Kings, they're going to have a fresh Jack Cooley checking in the fourth period. That's even more problems here for the visiting Hiroshima squad. Second is good. Lead's been cut down to 19. Final offensive thrust. I like the substitution here from Coach Shota. Bringing in Gaku Arau. Because he's going to be able to give Kennedy maybe an extra minute or 2 to be able to rest. I expect him to start in the fourth. There's a nice shot once again of Isaiah Murphy. Funyu will bring it down. They're going to use clock. Or will they? Evans tries to attack. Evans kicks it out. That's going to be a turnover. One of the few turnovers here by the Golden Kings. They've only had 4 turnovers, including that one. And the third quarter is about to end, so they've played an essentially very clean basketball game. promptly sending Kennedy back in for this offensive thrust together with Gregory Echenike. They want to be able to score here, bring this lead down even further. They can bring it down to 17 or 16 with a 3. They should have put that one up. They were not on the same page. 3 quarters done here in Okinawa. And it's 73-54. The Golden Kings still with the upper hand. Welcome to the 4th and final period here at the Okinawa City Gymnasium as B.LEAGUE action continues this Saturday evening. The Ryukyu Golden Kings hosting the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Anthony Suntay with the call. Glad you're joining me. Here we go. Final 10 minutes. Can the Dragonflies make a final push here to challenge the Golden Kings? They go inside. Another foul will be called on Funyu. That's a good start. They're going to have to try to chip away slowly but surely. Do the best in the offensive end and at the same time try to come up with some stops. Nepawe on the line. Makes the first. Nepawe's first taste of B1 action. He was signed 8 days ago. Makes those 2 free throws. He looks real comfortable. A very good average is in the B2 division. 15 points, 9 rebounds. Evans kicks it out. They find Tilly. Bounce pass. Funyu for 3. No. One and done. Getting it done once again are the Dragonflies. Can they score here? They're going to reset the offense. Might be good to look at one of their imports or that youngster there. He kicks it out. Poor pass. Apologizing there was Tanaka. Isaiah Murphy might be better served just trying to take his man off the dribble. He's got the foot speed. Then he will bring it down. Again, some token pressure. Gives it up. Big boy Mitsuhara is in. Mitsuhara still, so no Jack Cooley. Funyu from the side, no. 3-point numbers here for the Golden Kings going down. Murphy stops, pops, and misses. Funyu will bring it up. No need to hurry. Nice find. Tilly for 3. In and out. Then they get to score though. Here's Murphy. Murphy, I think, stepped on the sideline. That happens a lot of times when players try to get some momentum moving towards the basket. Nice smile there from Funyu. He's been quarterbacking quite well. Still coming off the bench, Coach Hiroki Fujita. In place of Narito Namizato, started Ryuichi Kishimoto. Again, if you're just joining us, no Narito Namizato. Check that. Fantasista is out because he contracted COVID a few days ago. In fact, this game was hanging in the balance about 4 hours prior to tip-off. But Japan's officials from the Safe and Healthy Protocol said things are good. They went on with the game. We got news that there was actually a strong 7.3 earthquake in Tokyo today. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone in that area. Hope everybody's okay. As basketball takes center stage here. The Golden Kings up big against Hiroshima. Tilly makes good those free throws. It's 75-56. Almost 2 minutes gone here. So the Dragonflies have not really made too much headway. Trying to inch closer. Nepawe gives it up. Here's Murphy. Murphy with a jumper. Yes! He's got that in his arsenal. If he continues to develop that jumper, he's going to be practically unstoppable. He's got a quick first step to the basket. Getting confirmation there on that earthquake. It happened, it was actually 7.2. And it happened in northern Japan, so Tokyo felt it, but not as much. Well, our thoughts and prayers to everybody in northern Japan. Here's Funyu with the steal. Funyu still. Excellent pass, but Evans was not expecting it. The fans were looking for a big slam there from Evans. It was a good pass by Funyu because the defense of Nepawe reacted to him. Watch it here once again. Funyu, great behind the back. Defense committed. So Funyu had to give that one up. Wipe off an assist for Seiya Funyu. Evans will take a seat. No, he's still in there. So still no Jack Cooley. Nepawe picked up his dribble. He's in trouble now. That will be a traveling violation. Excellent defense played there by Mitsuhara. That's why coaches will always tell you, do not pick up that dribble. So you're always a triple threat. Picked up the dribble, he was in trouble. And a timeout will be called here by the Hiroshima Dragonflies as they still trail with 7 minutes, 2 seconds remaining here in this contest. Just about 7 minutes remaining in this contest. Mathematically still possible for the Hiroshima Dragonflies to pull the rug out from under the Ryukyu Golden Kings. But right now it starts on the defensive end. Funyu bringing this one up. Extended minutes here for Mitsuhara. Tilly for three. No. That falls in the hands of Echinike. Running out to play. They need to be able to score here. They got to stop. They go inside. Nothing Mitsuhara could do there. Mitsuhara's a big boy. Standing 6'6". The 32-year-old holding his own a little bit. But expect Jack Cooley to come in a bit, and there he comes. Re-entry also of Naoki Tashiro. So Coach Hiroki Fujita doesn't want to take anything for granted here. He wants to be able to extend his lead even further so they can cruise at the finish. Nice incursion. Not going to work there though. Echinike gets that against 3 defenders and will now head to the line for a shot. Cooley looked like he got hit in the breadbasket. Watch that piece of action. Quick incursion. Cooley with the block. That ball falling into the hands of Echinike. So Gregory now on the line for 2 shots. Big man with averages of 17 points, 10 rebounds in 33 minutes of action. He plays heavy minutes. He's played in all 42 games of Hiroshima. Member of the Venezuela national team. His line drive free throw, too strong. They're going to need each and every one of these free throws if they want to be able to come back. A little over 6 minutes remains. Quick release there from the free throw line. Rattles it through. Evans now playing point. Actually, basketball nowadays has been so fluid. It's positionless compared to the 80s. Imamura sidesteps, misses. That looked like a bad call. But the Dragonflies will take it unless the officials overturn their initial call. Imamura. Pretty decent defense put up there by Isaiah Murphy. So they did correct themselves. 6 seconds on the shot clock. So he's here. There's a steal. Off and running now. Are the visiting squad. Quick hands there from Evans. Trying to find Murphy. Might have been better served with a bounce pass. The ball will stay on this end of the floor and still with a chance to cut into this lead even further. Checking in, we have Tomoya Yanagawa. Gets it inbounds. Finds Murphy. Murphy finds a lane. Drops to the floor. Kennedy's on the left side. They can look for him as well. That's nice defense by Funyu. Funyu all the way home. Lead is back up to 18. That was a golden opportunity missed by the Dragonflies. Kennedy will give it up. Murphy gets it. He'll be fouled there by Imamura. Not a good foul there from Keita. Checking in now, we have number 30, Takumi Furuno. He's actually featured in 40 games, averaging 17 minutes with 3 points, 1 rebound, and 4 assists. Let's see how he can contribute here in the final 5:29 for the Dragonflies. Nice curl there from Tanaka. Kennedy overshoots. Easy rebound there for Cooley. Evans now. That's the point. Easy incursion. It drops eventually. Imamura thought he got the easy too. Check that was Tashiro. And the lead is back up to 20. Time not on the side of the Dragonflies. Kennedy trying to go glass. Short on that one. Echinike cannot get the offensive rebound. Then we're going to have an official timeout. 4:45 remaining in this one. We'll be back in Okinawa in just a bit. Essentially a one-ball game here for the Ryukyu Golden Kings as we enter the final 4 minutes, 45 seconds of this one. They've got possession. And they're up by a bundle. Up against the Hiroshima Dragonflies. They're going to use some clock here. The pass behind Cooley. They retrieve it though. Evans will get it and lay it in. That was a botched play that still worked out well for the Golden Kings. And the lead is now at 22. It once stood at a high of 23 at 44-21. Now we're just looking for the final score. 3. Yes! Nice basket there from Seiya Tanaka. Tanaka now has 8 points to go with 1 rebound and 1 assist. Good numbers today for Tanaka because he's only averaging 5 points a contest. He's got 8 today. But it will not be enough. Coming in is Daichi Taniguchi. He's only featured in 21 games and he's been on the court for only 7 minutes average. Chance for him to showcase what he can do here in the final 3 minutes 54. Expect some of the bench players now to start coming in for the Golden Kings. Well, the fans here inside the Okinawa City Gymnasium have got to be happy. They're going to be going home with a W for their squad. Nice tip there by Kennedy. And the Dragonflies with possession. Trying to make the final score a little bit more respectable. Kennedy to the side. Yanagawa with a pass. Echinike gets it to drop. Off a nice feed there from Tomoya Yanagawa. Still attacking is Evans. Evans there asking for an unsportsmanlike foul, saying that Daichi was not going for the basketball. in international play, they can make that call. But at the same time, you can see Daichi Taniguchi was on his way down. He was falling. He was trying to make a swipe. He was trying to go for the ball. 3 minutes 10 remaining. They're not going to review this one. They're just waiting for some last-minute changes from Coach Hiroki Fujita. Now we're going to see the entry here of Shota Onodera. No problem there for Dwayne Evans. Evans now with 14 points to go with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Gets that one to drop once again. He's got 15 in total. Kishimoto, the starting point guard, has been reinserted here for the final 3 minutes. Quite surprising. There's Kishimoto with possession, pushes it forward. 3 on the way, yes! That is one gentleman you do not leave open. Keita Imamura. National team stalwart. One of the best shooters in the league and in the entire Japan. Brick of a 3 there, not going to work. Onodera will bring it down. Imamura, rather. Evans, still in the ball game. I'm quite surprised the imports are still here. Evans puts that one up. He will be fouled. Second foul already for Daichi Taniguchi, and both of them on Evans. Taniguchi not happy with the call though. But there had to be a reason why Evans missed a point blank layup. Maki's going to check back in. Maki did start this basketball game for the team in black. Lead is back up to 22. That one rims out. Just a little over 2 minutes remaining here in this contest. Evans trying to add to his tally. Funyo on the bench together with Imamura. Their job and their days are done. Their day is done. Day is done for Evans as well. Tilly will check in. Got a timeout on the floor. Coaches want to talk things over for the final 2 minutes, 23 to play. This game winding down. It's a one-ball game here for the Ryukyu Golden Kings over the Hiroshima Dragonflies. These two squads will face off once again at this very same venue, the Okinawa City Gymnasium tomorrow. That's the way the B-League is set up. We play back-to-back matches against the teams. It's a very good concept they have. Cuts down on the travel, the wear and tear on the players. It's like a mini series. Three-pointer for the big boy, works! Boy, he's got some range. Yuki Mitsuhara. That's gonna bring the crowd to its feet. Mitsuhara comes in, essentially to spell Jack Cooley. Cooley's day is done as well. He's led his team to this victory. We're in the twilight zone. Anticlimactic though for the final 2 minutes. Nepawe gets away inside, will miss. Gets an offensive rebound, he will be fouled. We'll head to the line for 2 shots. You can see the Golden Kings still not giving up easy baskets inside. Ishizaki will check back in. I was quite surprised that they still had Kishimoto in there. And now he's been relieved. So this is the cleanup crew here for the Ryukyu Golden Kings this Saturday evening. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us. Anthony Suntai here with the call. B-League action comes your way every Saturday and Wednesdays. Do join us for the coming game on Wednesday. It will prove to be another one of those nail-biting pieces of action. But here today, it was just the Golden Kings much superior to their Dragonfly counterparts. Killy for 3. Tim Tilly can't get it to drop. Just about a minute remaining before we close the curtains on this one. Almost losing it. They still have Nepawe in there. One of the main reasons I think he's in there is because he was recently acquired, as we have a basket coming from Tawatari. Nepawe just joined the squad March 12th, so 8 days ago. So they want to get him a little bit more time on the floor and acquainted with his teammates as well. Maki thought about it, lost it. Seconds difference really from the game clock and the shot clock. Inside to Nepawe. Gets away for 2. And that should be the final score here, as Ishizaki will bring it up and allow the seconds to tick away. So that will be our final score here. 90 for the Ryukyu Golden Kings. 70 for the visiting Hiroshima Dragonflies. The Golden Kings will improve their record to 33 wins, 10 losses. The Dragonflies will drop to 6 wins and 37 defeats. A lot of heroes to choose from here. Jack Cooley's one of them. Evans there on your screens, also a decent candidate. Tilly did his share. As you see the quarter scoring. Scoring went down actually in the 4th period. It looked like Ryukyu called off some of the pressure. They knew the ball game was won, so they were just trading baskets more than anything else. But it started with an exceptional first quarter for Ryukyu, outscoring their opponents by 16, 29-13 in that first, and they never looked back. Actually, they scored the first 6 points of this match, and they led from start to finish. And now we're going to be hearing from Coach Hiroki Fujita in just a bit, and also maybe 1 or 2 of the players of the match. Right now, though, we're calling in Kishimoto, who started in place of Narito Namisato today.
今日も本当にたくさんの応援ありがとうございました。皆さんご存知の通り、キングスの絶対的な選手、成戸が今日欠場ということになったんですけど、それぞれがしっかりステップアップして、シーズン終盤戦、本当に一番 見ている方々にとっては楽しい期間だと思うので、思う存分楽しんでください。あと、本当に明日また試合があるんですけど、なんていうんですかね、日頃の当たり前というか、そういうものに感謝しながら、また日々僕らも努力し続けていきたいと思いますので、シーズン終盤に向けて、新アリーナに向けてまた応援よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。
So, Ryuichi Kishimoto, first of all, thank the fans for coming over here to the Okinawa City Gymnasium. And he mentioned that their star player is gone. That is Narito Namisato, out with COVID. But we did well because of your support. And he said that they have a game tomorrow. And so once again, they will do their very best to win back-to-back wins, back-to-back games. Again, if you're just joining us, Narito Namisato, unfortunately, was out of commission for this one because of COVID-19, so he'll be out for about 14 days. In fact, this game really hung in the balance for quite a while. About 4 or 5 hours earlier today, we weren't quite sure if this game was going to proceed or not. Not quite sure if we're going to hear from Coach Hiroki Fujita. Normally we hear from the coach first and then one of the players of the game. Kishimoto did start in place of Namisato. One of the main reasons why they probably gave him the microphone. But again, Jack Cooley leading the way offensively for his squad. Big man there. One of the main reasons why the Golden Kings are on top of the standings with a 32-10 slate. As the players say goodbye to the fans that have made their way here to the Okinawa City Gymnasium as they await the April opening of the Okinawa Arena. Nice to see still a lot of fans coming over here supporting their squad. The COVID protocols in place all over Japan, all over the world in fact. It's really made moving around so difficult for just about everyone. Here we have Coach Hiroki Fujita.
お久しぶりです。今日も勝利おめでとうございます。ありがとうございます。安定した試合運びでしたが、今日の試合の印象、お気持ちを、今のお気持ちをお聞かせください。はい。すべてバーウィーク中に、チームにずっと話をしていたんですけど、ディフェンスで、ディフェンスのインテンシティで僕らの、リズムにトーンをセットできるようにっていうところで、本当に今日は1クォーターそういうディフェンスのインテンシティ、トーンセットができたのがすべてだったかなと思います。はい、涙選手不在の中での試合だったと思うんですけども、本当に出だしが、素晴らしかったです。何かこう意識したことなどあれば、教えてください。もう本当に岸本選手が言ったように、並里成人の存在はキングスにとってとても大きいですし、
Well, the first thing that Coach Hiroki Fujita said was he felt that the team did very well with their defensive intensity. They actually started out very well defensively. Their offense clicked as well, and that's why they opened up a 16-point lead.
本当に一日も早く体調が戻ってチームに帰ってくるまで彼をいい状態で迎え入れられるように頑張っていきたいなと思います。明日のゲーム2に向けて一言よろしくお願いします。明日も同じだと思うので本当にディフェンスからトーンセットできるように
He also talked about the fact that their star player was not here today, Narito Namisato, because of COVID. And so there was no way to replace him, but everybody in the team stepped up and did their parts very well. And he sent out a message to Fantasista saying that we want him to rest and come back to the team as soon as possible. But today they didn't really need him as they won in this encounter by 20 points. Coach Fujita closed by saying, "We will do our best to keep up the defensive intensity, and we're looking forward to winning another game tomorrow against this very same team, the Hiroshima
宇原選
Dragonflies."
手解説の与那嶺です
Now we've got the big
勝利おめ
boy,
でとうございます
Yuki
今のお気持ち
Mitsuhara.
をお聞かせください
そうですね、全体的には良かったと思うんですけど、細かいコミュニケーションミスとかでちょっとシュートやられちゃった部分あるんで、明日はそこ修正してちゃんともっと失点減らせるように頑張りたいと思います。
相手のネパウエ選手、あとエチェニケ選手に対して非常に体を張ってたと思います。そしてスリーポイントシュートもありました。個人としての今日の出来はいかがだったでしょうか。
そうですね、最後ちょっとやられちゃったんですけど、自分の仕事やっぱりディフェンスから入ってやっぱり繋いだり、ノーマークになったらシュート決めたり、チームに、
Yuki Mitsuhara talked about the fact that he felt they did very well today, but there were a couple of miscommunication issues, and so he's hoping that they're much better with that
チーム
tomorrow.
は誰がかけてもやること変わらないですし、そこをみんなで補える力があるチームなんで、しっかりみんなで戦ってもう一回、2勝して、ここから試合続くんで勢いづけたいと思います。
明日も期待してます。
はい、ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
He added that the opponents did very well at the latter part of the match, but personally he said he thought that they've played well defensively, but they can still improve for tomorrow's match. That's a real mark of a good team when you have your players, after winning by 20, thinking they can still do better. Maki started off scoring here. Cooley adds another. They got off to a 6-0 run here. First basket for the opponents, the Dragonflies, came from Thomas Kennedy from the outside. That three-pointer there. But excellent play by the two imports. Evans there to Cooley for the easy two. Another three-pointer. The first two baskets of the Dragonflies were from three-point distance. And then starting to heat up, Tashiro and company. Gregory Echenike had his moments. So did Nepawe. But not too much highlights can be shown really here in the first two periods. For the visiting squad, that was a lucky shot there from Ishizaki. Looking at the quarter scoring, only 13 points scored by the Dragonflies in the first period and 21 in the second, which is more decent. But still, it wasn't really that much to be able to overhaul the huge deficit that they were faced with essentially the entire night. Touch pass. Kishimoto knocks that one down. Thinking about passing, and then Tanaka put that one up. Knocked on another three-pointer. The three-point area was where the Dragonflies did really well. They shot 7 out of 14 the entire night for a 50% clip, which is pretty good. In fact, they shot much better from 3 than they did from 2, because they shot 48% from two-point distance, 19 out of 39. There's Kennedy. He's the high man. Beat the shot clock there. Perfect pass for Murphy. Back to Kennedy. The third quarter belonged here to Thomas Kennedy. He brought his team back, but in the end, Dwayne Evans and company were just too powerful. They go once again to the big man, Echenike. Nice bounce pass and nice movement without the basketball here for Ryuichi Kishimoto. That's a nice turn. So many moves here for Thomas Kennedy. Naturalized player. But then, when your national team player starts to heat up, Keita Imamura, hit back-to-back threes in one stretch. Just put this game away. The youngster with a long two there, Isaiah Murphy, had a decent showing. Here's Funyu with a steal. Got that one to go. The half ended 49-34. Third period ended 73-54. Still in favor of the Golden Kings. Echenike using the left. Furuno tried his very best, but they were really just outmatched. Here was another three from Imamura. That'll bring us to our final tally. 90-70, a 20-point win by the Golden Kings. As we look at the numbers, we talked to you already about the numbers from 3-point distance and 2-point country. Actually looking at the combined field goals, 34 out of 65 here for the Golden Kings for 52%, and 26 out of 53 for 49% for the Dragonflies. They were really outplayed. Rebounding wise, not so bad, 33-26 in the advantage of the Golden Kings. But in terms of turnovers, look at this. 8 turnovers for the Golden Kings, but 16 for the Dragonflies. And the points in the paint, that was a big story. 46 points in the paint for the Golden Kings as compared to just 26 for the Dragonflies. So that was the lead and the eventual 20-point victory. There you see 22 points for Cooley, 14 rebounds for him as well. 21 points to lead all scorers on the side of the losing squad for Thomas Kennedy. And 8 rebounds was the high here for Echenike for the visiting squad. Decent showing by the Dragonflies as they are learning to play in B1 division. They've been promoted, and so slowly but surely they're knowing that they can stay in step every now and then, but again, just too much firepower on the other end. So little by little, growing pains for the top squad in B2, now playing in B1. Once again, our final score for this one, the Ryukyu Golden Kings winning it 90-70 as they improve their record to 33 wins and 10 losses. This has been Anthony Suntay. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a good night ahead. Till next Wednesday, take care. Happy weekend. God bless.